And we're back.
Yay!
Yay!
So, you've just managed to break through the door. Is that right?
Yes, bravely.
Bravely.
Heroically.
All right. Oh, I should put this. I had some good music on, didn't I?
Ooh. But yeah, no. Look, we didn't break
What's
the
happening?
door. Yeah.
No,
So,
we just lifted it. We carefully entered.
so
Uninvited.
the what we like to call the odd one, who is just like rich person, mover. The mover is having a problem. Is that?
Yes.
Oh, he's a rich mover.
Does it?
Very successful business.
Oh,
Does
so
it
like
look
a
like-
mover and shaker.
Yeah. Does it look like Louise needs any assistance? Like, is she having kind of like freaked out and needs like a strong arm sort of support or anything?
Oh, everyone looks very freaked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I act bravely.
So Frank is being pinned into his chair by Theodore and Joseph. And the doctor, Dr. Stephen, is sort of standing over him, trying to work out what might be wrong with this man.
I stride forward confidently. Or at least I pretend to look confident, or I try to pretend to look confident, and then I said, "What's going on here? Pull yourself together, man!" And I stand with one arm on each, one hand on each of the arms of the chair, and lean into his face. I mean, and
One arm on each of the hands. I like that.
Oh, it's that word thing again.
He's muttering words that you can't quite
Can we roll a cult?
catch what he's saying.
Yes, a cult.
Yeah.
Or can we watch?
a cult.
Or can we go
Cult.
crazy? Can we go crazy and do Cthulhu mythos?
Woo!
Take your pick.
Cthulhu mythos. I have more in Cthulhu mythos.
I crazy.
I have 17 in Cthulhu mythos, and I just rolled 14.
Wow. So you succeeded.
I succeeded in Cthulhu mythos.
Mark it down because that's the one that you can't mark up. But yes,
That's right. Yeah.
You did it!
That hurts my sanity or something, doesn't it? What do these strange utterances from the other side of reality piercing through my
Jack Tanner
supple
starts
brain?
saying the exact same things.
In sequence. Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Let's see.
So he's muttering under his breath something about well, he doesn't seem to be himself.
Okay.
Well, it did
he's
just Jack.
saying,
That's right.
he's saying, I am coming to get you. You cannot stop me. I am coming to get you all. Over and over again.
And in a language, like, so I'm
Yeah.
interpreting his.
Yeah, Hungarian.
Yeah. Okay.
That's got a callback where you refer back to the previous joke.
Nice, very nice. The crowds like that.
Yeah.
So I sat up and said, "This man is channeling a darkness from the other side, beyond the depths of the universe."
Do we understand him, or is he still speaking crazy talk? Does only the guy understand him?
And I stand with my arms aloft, and next time he cycles round, I say it out loud with him, so they can see our lips moving together.
Yeah. In his language or in English?
In his language.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then I say, "This means we are coming from the other side, and you cannot stop us. Abandon sanity."
Like me. Can I go along and say, "Hey, ask him who it is"? Like, we've done this before.
Who is it who's speaking through you? I say in a loud declamatory voice.
In the crazy voice.
That's a bit tautological, really, isn't it? In a gentle declamatory voice. I declaim.
I
Declaim.
declare.
I can use that
Exclaim.
word like that, can't I? Define, declaim. Yes, utter or deliver words in a rhetorical or impassioned way, as if to an audience. I declaim. There you go.
Love it.
Don't say that you didn't learn something on this channel.
He doesn't stop repeating those words again and again.
I strike him across the face with my open palm.
No.
He wrenches his arms free of the men who are holding him down and jumps at you with both hands out.
I'm going to jump in the way.
Grabs you round the throat.
Can I jump in the way? Is there a time?
Intervene? Sure. Yeah.
Can you search horror hit on the one shots there and just hit one of them, or because that would be really useful.
No.
I thought I had one.
Yeah.
Tommy, can I come in and punch him? Just like he launches, and I'm just like.
So while Johnny's searching, so he leaps up and grabs me by the throat.
Yeah, and I just punch him.
That's better. Excellent. So not expecting that. He's got me by the throat. There's something you can do, isn't there? Like, like you see on Instagram, but I haven't ever seen that, so I don't know how to get him to release me.
Instagram hasn't been invented yet.
There's something you can do.
100 years.
Like that thing you can do on Instagram.
You like make an A, and then you go like and then the guy like lets go of you, but it's not actually real. So Tommy's going to punch him off me because that's what Tommy does. He's got my back, or in this case, my kind of fronty sidey bit.
Yeah. All right, punching.
Oh.
Do you want to make a roll?
I'm sorry, I rolled 9, Woo! And I have a punch of 86.
Wow.
So I hit him.
You hit him hard.
That's cool.
He
has to roll a defense roll, but he's not going to. Yeah.
And that's 1d8 damage.
Excellent.
Hang on.
Just for the audience, I have 15 hit points, so 1d8 is quite a lot.
And I just rolled an 8.
Woo!
Woo! Yay for rolling.
He is knocked unconscious.
Oh! Can I just imagine? So I'm imagining Tommy like winding up, and then as his hand flies forward, there's like a close-up of the fact he's actually got knuckle dusters on. Like, where the hell did they come from?
Yeah.
How did they get there so quickly? And then just crunch. Yeah. When you see that,
if you looked really closer, you'd see that it had negotiator written on the inside lip. It's a small feature, but it's just there for the people who are really looking into the scene.
So he releases my throat and falls backwards.
Yeah.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Crumpled sort of.
Was he holding my throat so hard that if I go to say, "Restrain this man," it actually sounds like husky?
Yeah, you get that. You definitely get that sexy husky.
Yeah. Restrain this man! He has a strength from the other side. I barely he almost got me.
And that's how you waste that husky voice, yes.
That's right.
Does he have on his throat? Does he have a mark?
Dr. Ledger.
Is there a clear like glowing, or is it just redness or
bruises?
No, just bruises.
Okay.
Dr. Ledger doesn't attend to you, Jack. He attends to the unconscious Frank.
Just because I tried to steal his wife from him and belittle him in front of everyone at the party.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that would be the main reason. That would be the main reason. Yes, it's the belittling, the punching, everything. Yeah,
that's right. My clammy hands. Okay, so he's going to attend to this guy on the ground who's unconscious.
And
what was that? Oh, sorry. There was a door there, and I was like, "What?" Chill.
Is it in your room, or is it just in the sound set?
It sounded real. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Sirenscape.
Freaking people out.
Real.
That was good.
Claudia Yancey.
Claudia. Oh no, she's not the good-looking one. Okay, never mind.
Chlamydia, as you called it last.
She's particularly, fascinated.
She's the witch
by
woman.
everything that's going on.
Yes.
Miss Louise is frightened and shocked and hiding. But Claudia just thinks this whole thing is great entertainment. And she declaims Was that the word?
Yeah.
It is. That
declaim,
is.
yep.
That is an actual word that you can use in English. Yep.
Yes.
She declaims, "That is not Frank Stebbins anymore. It is a changeling."
Oh, that's cool. Dun dun dun.
Hey, felt a bit soft around the jaw, if I was to be honest. Look, well, I don't want to say I'm amazing, but geez, you see me knock that changeling out?
Restrained here. Yep. Do you have? Does anyone have handcuffs?
Polo.
Surely, Louise, you'd carry handcuffs around, wouldn't you?
I see what you did there. That was terrible. I'm not with this man.
Restrain men all the time.
On that note, Polo walks up. I just call Polo. And he comes up with the traditional the European handcuffs, which he uses very often, which is just really rough rope, like just something that gets you, like they burn if you try and get out of them, like nice. that itchy blankets like that, but like steroids.
Cool.
So he pig ties him, as is the tradition of Polo. So he's there.
Ties him?
Yeah, but pig ties him because it's European.
Okay.
So he's tie him his legs and hands behind his back and lie him on the floor.
Is there any evidence that he's actually not a person? Like, how do we identify that he's a changeling?
Well, somebody said it, so clearly.
Yeah, I mean, Claudia seems to know a lot about witches, so maybe she knows a lot about changelings as well.
Unfortunately, I can't admit that I might need any information or evidence from Claudia, because that would be embarrassing. So I'm going to say, yes, he clearly has been replaced by a changeling. This is not the real deal.
Can I just say, I love your character. It's just like, I will not admit defeat, but I will follow blindly this woman who I have known for at least 50 minutes.
That's right.
Can you guys make another spot hidden?
Gladly.
Certainly can.
This is the one we all fail.
You're good at this.
5 critical success.
Ooh. I got 50. I'm functionally able to see something, maybe.
So, Tommy, you notice that Kathy, who's sort of
Kathy,
the elderly widow.
Yes.
By the way,
from down the street.
Do not remember anyone's name, and that was an in-character decision that I didn't write down anything.
Yeah, that's right. I took intimate notes in my notebook.
Yeah,
slightly damp notebook.
Tommy doesn't care. These are just
they're great names.
They are.
Kathy Hockenberry.
I deliberately wrote mine messy, so I also wouldn't be able to actually specifically remember the name.
Mispronounce them all.
Hence Lauren instead of Louise, because
in character,
more like Lauren. That's right.
Character. Yes.
Love it. The attention to detail with the Dice Stormers.
Look, you know what? If I can intentionally not have to write down or remember anything in character and use that, I'm definitely that's my yeah.
All right. So, Tommy, you notice that Kathy is huddled in the corner and she's sort of rocking back and forth in shock, you assume, and sort of whispering something. Jack, with your 5, you can hear what she's whispering.
Do my lips start
and
moving
you recognize
in sequence?
it
Yes.
immediately.
Yes.
Because what she's whispering is exactly what Frank was murmuring just minutes before. Whatever this is seems to be
catching. Okay. She says the same words. This woman. Everyone stop breathing.
Everyone stop breathing.
And at this point, everyone died because of Jack's decisive nature and stupid advice.
Love it.
Gosh. She's just rocking back and forward saying the words?
Yep. So she's rocking back and forward and saying... what were the words again?
Oh yeah, we are coming. There's no way you can stop us.
I'm going to run over and shake her because
yes,
I don't know if you've seen, but when people are going crazy, you can shake them out of it.
But that's why I hit the guy. I thought that was going to work for sure.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
I knocked him a bit too hard. I think. Look, retrospectively, punching him in the face with my my negotiators was
overreaction.
But second chances. Second chances come around for redemption. Right. So this is my redemption arc over the top. I'm going to go up and shake her, and try and shake the crazy out.
Does it work, Johnny?
She, when you reach out to grab her to shake her,
yes,
she, fast as anything, tries to bite your hand.
Oh, what would you like me to do for that?
So,
she rolls an attack and you roll a defense. Is it?
Yeah.
Brawl?
Yeah.
No, you just roll
Dex?
brawl or something. Yeah.
Like a
I
pure.
think you both roll brawl. I think.
And then she'll get a certain level of success, and you'll get a certain level of success, and you compare them.
Yeah, depending on how. Hang on. Is it?
She needs to beat your level of success to actually hit. I think maybe.
Where's brawl? I'm just trying to look at it.
Fighting. It's under F for fighting.
Obviously.
Well, you got fighting brawl, fighting handgun, fighting rifle, shotgun, and any other fightings you might have written in.
Yep.
Do you want to make a roll on brawling?
Yep. Rolling now. 12.
So what level? What level of success is that?
Well, she didn't succeed at all on her brawl.
Okay.
So
So it failed.
Whatever level of success you had was better than her level of not succeeding.
You know what? I sting like a butterfly. I move like a bee, right?
Yep. So you do manage to
that was
to grab her in such a way that she can't reach your hand or your arm with her teeth, but she's attempting to bite you. She's not the strongest.
Tommy's used to this.
You're a lot stronger than her. Yeah. She's an elderly woman.
Jack Tanner notices the biting attempt, and I quickly check over the dog-tied, of course.
No, pig-tied.
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 Not dog-tied.
Jesus.
Dog rhymes with hog, but pig is what a hog is. Yes, I can understand. I understand the relationship. I quickly check the removalist for any bite marks on his body to see whether this infectious device is transmitted by saliva or the such.
All right. I don't even know what is that. Just a spot
medicine? Spot hidden? Well, I'd much prefer spot hidden than medicine.
Yeah, I'm happy with spot hidden.
Fine. I get a critical failure.
You don't spot any bite marks or anything else.
Can I have a blackout rush? You know, because of all the alcohol and the adrenaline and everything. Instead of actually getting to him, so I quickly turn in a moment of realization and turn too quickly, and the whole world just keeps sliding across my vision, and then big black patches and everything, and then I don't know. I go to hold myself on a chair so I don't topple over.
Yeah.
You know, I put my hand on the back of a chair.
I like that.
Because it was a critical failure. Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
I like that Johnny's like, okay, so you get a critical failure. And Ben's like, okay, cool. So I'm going to black out. I'm going to fall over and black out. This is like, wow. Johnny's like, you go for it. Like, that sounds reasonable.
So that's what I spend my time doing. Okay.
She's trying to bite me. So, as per crazy goes in the 1920s, I'm going to be like, wake up, and just try and wake her up with a gentle strike to the crazy dome, because it's not her. Okay, everyone, I just want to be very clear. It's not her that's going crazy. She's being possessed by like a demon or something. So I'm just going to slap the demon out of her, which is
clearly totally going to work. No, it doesn't work.
Okay, good. Okay,
so they tussle.
Yes, we tussle.
So if my next turn, I suppose I proceed to try and do what I was going to do before. Now that my head stopped spinning.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, is that all right? It was just a rush. Yes, I succeed. Normally.
You succeed normally. Yes. You do notice on his ankle there does seem to be broken skin.
Ooh.
You're not quite sure exactly what it is, but yeah, there's a little bit of abrasion.
Tommy,
on his
Tommy,
ankle.
this
on
man
the back
has
of his ankle.
This man has an abrasion on the back of his ankle. Watch that woman bite you. I mean, don't generally let people bite you at all, but perhaps this is infectious.
I'm just holding it back, going, "What?"
Just like a tiny chihuahua trying to sort of bite you.
Yeah. I'm like, "What? Okay, yeah, no, I don't often let them bite me."
Someone help Tommy restrain this woman.
Polo.
Yeah, Joseph comes over and helps you. Polo can help you too.
Yeah, well, Polo's a natural reaction to help me. You know what I mean? I feel like we've got to. Yeah, no,
He doesn't even think twice. He doesn't even need asking. He was already on his way over.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm glad he brought the excess rope because we don't usually pack it, but like today we did. So it's good. It's good. It's good.
Does anyone get bitten in the process of trying to tie her up?
Good question.
Are you careful about that?
Look, I'm going to be honest.
I think you would be.
I'm going to be careful, but the other two, maybe you should roll a dice.
Yeah, I'll make a roll. Hang on.
Don't tell us.
Well, we'll be able to see.
I've rolled for her.
Yep.
I've rolled for...
Will this be the death of Polo? Come back after these short advertisements.
I need to roll for Polo. Oh,
No,
Polo smashed it. He's all good. Yeah, it was a pretty close call for Joseph Earlwood. But yes, no, she doesn't have a great fighting brawl stat, as you would imagine for an elderly woman. So yes, you three of you managed to restrain her. You tie her to her chair. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, tie her to the chair.
Yeah.
What sort of animal is that sort of tying up, Nathan?
We're calling that's a buck tie, and a buck tie is unique in the way that you actually have to. It involves a separate item to be able to add to it. So like a pig tie is all about like it's on its own, but a buck tie is to be able to restrain it to a something. So that using the item in the restraint of it.
Okay, excellent, good. See, we're all learning.
Joseph says, have you had experience with this sort of thing before? What's going on? What are we doing? What should we do? What do I do?
There's only one thing Jack can do in this situation, which is to speak with complete misguided authority.
Are you going to say everyone get naked? Everyone get naked. We can't see. We've got to see if there's any injuries on anyone.
Yes. Has anyone else got any? That's a brilliant idea, Tommy.
No, that's definitely a Jack idea. I'm just helping you along.
Everyone, quickly check your bodies for abrasions or bite marks. Quick, check. Louise, quickly. I'll help you.
Wow.
Take your clothes off.
Wow. I'll help you.
Sure. Here,
Jack.
I'll hold this up so no one can see.
Oh, consistent Jack.
He's smooth with the ladies. This is the first time he's got to display these skills. Okay, excellent. Yeah. I mean, normally it's desperate divorcees and things. That's right. Normally it's desperate divorcees who kind of come into the office.
Or people in a very low state of they can't actually get anything done. Yeah.
Yeah, legal jeopardy. Yeah.
So the doctor was attending to Frank, but now that you're attending to his date, he's attending to you.
Yeah.
He slaps you across the face.
Ah! Can I try and parry that?
Yeah.
Okay. I get 15, so I get a strong success.
Oh, you parry successfully.
So with distinctly un-Jack-like reflexes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sees everything for a moment in it's not called bullet time, it's called bottle time. because I see like a frame drag version of this hand coming to it, and like Qui-Gon Jinn, grabbing Jar Jar's tongue at the dinner table.
That's a good reference.
What a reference!
It's not a Harry Potter reference. You've got to support these.
That's right.
Yeah.
He grabs this Pratt's hand and leans in, and I just let a tiny bit of that insanity dribble through, and you can see the eyes bubbling of internal hatred and rage. And Jack Gazy says, "You stay away from me, you filthy bastard. I know what you did." Just hoping that he has anything at all that he feels guilty about. As most people do.
They do.
He looks a bit...
Yeah. If you said to anybody, "I know your secret,"
that's right. Yeah.
Everybody freaks out.
In the comments, if you're watching still, tell us. No, don't tell us the secret. Confirm that you have secrets.
Yes, confirm.
Yes, I too have secrets. There you go. How about you write that in comments?
Put your secrets in the chat.
Just message it to us, and
email your secrets to www.blackmail.com.
No, it's blackmail.com.
Just say
for hiding secrets from those who need it.
So that's like a full-on intimidation check, with advantage, I suppose, since I managed to catch his hand. Otherworldly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he is intimidated. He did not expect that. He's
nobody expects
he
Jack.
Thought he had the upper hand. He thought he was the high status person in this interaction, and all of a sudden, he's seen another side of you that
just laid the law
he
down.
had no idea was there.
Do you reckon, Nathan, at the end of this, we'll be able to pretend that this was all like kind of a theatre sports experiential?
Yeah,
kind of
100%. Yeah, can I be honest? 100%. We're going to walk out of this and go, that was as normal as they come. Like we are like cuckoo if we were to be honest. Like you can't remember like yesterday, and I'm like so deep in the conspiracies that it's just a normal day.
Good. So.
Hopefully, get paid.
He sits down. He backs down. Does he back down? What does he?
Yeah. He backs down, and he's visibly frightened of you.
Emboldened. I'm going to quickly check Louisa's body out. See whether this is not Ben. Okay, Ben would not do this, but Jack's very drunk and feeling very, very excited.
Wow.
Jack has mummy issues, all right?
The amount of like having to separate my character from my real person.
Yeah, that's right. This is all last time as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is consistent.
So he's going to help make sure Louise has not been sullied by bite marks or anything. Anyway.
She doesn't seem to have... she doesn't seem to have any bite marks that you can see.
Okay.
But it's quite a chaotic scene. You've got people who are looking, concerned, confused. There's a lot of people kind of, that's too much.
That's amazing. Fantastic.
That was louder than I thought it was going to be.
Which is just perfect, frankly.
Yeah, so everyone's talking over each other.
Yeah.
There's sort of this confusion.
That's nice.
You've got, Kathy is still, speaking in some weird language as she's tied to the chair.
Yeah.
People are all shouting different...
Buck-tied, sorry, not snagged.
Joseph Earlwood is desperate to figure out what he's supposed to do and how he can take charge of his dinner party gone wrong. Claudia is
your time.
telling everyone that they're changelings and they need to be, removed and kicked out or killed or something. She's kind
Tommy,
of
take control. Take control of the situation, Tommy.
They're all failing their sanity checks. Maybe that's a good way to put it.
Oh, nice. All right, everybody sit down. Everybody sit down and shut up.
Well, don't shut up. Like, tell us what's wrong. It's just like I'm look at the moment. It's just like very entertaining for Tommy. Like Tommy is kind of scared, but he's kind of like he's been scared so much. This is kind of like a bit of an adrenaline in him. He's just like it's starting.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop it, but I don't want to really.
Here, Louise, you sit down next to me. That's right. Yes. Here. Here, clasp my hand if you feel nervous. Nathan, you sit over there.
Tommy.
Frank, no, Nathan, Steph, Stephen, yes, you sit over there.
Paul, if you can just make sure these gentlemen are here. Okay, gentlemen, so we're gonna have to have a bit of a conversation because I'm gonna be honest here. Something funky is happening. Okay. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but we've got old Todd tied over there, like pig tied, and we got a bit of buck tie happening over here. And I just wanted to.
Yep.
What the hell is happening? And I'm going to do a spot hidden check. So basically, I'm going to lay down. You know when in like you get into the murder mystery movie that they kind of like the inspector sits everyone down.
Yeah.
They sit everyone down and they go along and they say and they lay it out. And they look around the room and they kind of look at each individual person as they say what's happening and see if anybody is not shocked or is excited or is having the wrong emotion for that. So I'm just going to... Do you mind if I do a roll?
Flashback sequences? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Any flashback sequences that we see, like kind of,
as we describe each thing. Yeah.
As everyone does sit down and does obey and allows Tommy to look at them. Okay, good. We've got demonstrated authority here, Tommy. It's good.
It's great. Well, you were invited as experts in this very...
Yeah, exactly.
It's very true.
We've got.
So everyone's just deferring to you because they're like, all this weird stuff's going on.
I would like to do a fast talk check to kind of put people off edge. Okay, cool. Look, now you's here. Now you look at me. You gave me the eye before, and I don't want. Look, no, up here. That's it. Yes, no. Look at me directly in the eyes. Okay, cool. So I've done this before, and if you're lying to me, oh God, I'm gonna know. Okay, look, no, stop, and I'm gonna lift their head up and I'm gonna put my hand underneath their chin and lift them up. Look them in the eye. I'm just gonna really fast talk until they're like I'm gonna over stimulate their senses.
Is then kind of like meta reason why you're using fast talk, Nathan? I mean, like,
no, the reason is that Tommy uses fast talk for everything, and also he's really good at it. So like this is his thing.
I love it.
This is his moment.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a moment. But yes, I'm metagaming and using fast talk because I'm not very good at seeing anything, but I'm very, very good at talking over people and making them do what I want by stumbling over their words.
Jack is very happy to let Tommy do this because we're just going into kind of the normal mode of modus operandi, and I'm going to watch as well.
Oh, it's look. Can I be honest? It's definitely a spectator sport.
I'm concentrating a little bit on the fact. Yeah, that's right. I'm a little bit distracted by the fact that I'm holding Louise's hand. But I'm mainly paying attention.
So I got
as well as being excited.
I got under a half for him.
Yes.
For fast talk.
So like a good success. Yeah.
So it's not allowing them to kind of get in their position of kind of like hiding their thoughts by like lifting their head and touching their face and just putting them out of their element of like, I'm just going to go in here and think about, I'm not going to answer, I'm not going to respond. Just getting them to respond, overstimulating them, and then just getting them to kind of not be able to hide their thoughts.
Yeah. Who in particular are you focused on?
The one that was crazy. The crazy one, the lady who was enjoying this way too much is where I'm starting.
Oh, Claudia.
Yeah.
Or Claudia, as Jack calls her.
Oh, no, chlamydia, as he called her earlier. That was really embarrassing.
I only got halfway through the word chlamydia.
Yeah, no, but definitely. But it was in a moment of conversation where the conversation dulled, where you said, chlamydia!
Yeah. So she's like under your spell, sort of. She stopped yabbering on about whatever she was saying about changelings or something, and she's locked in on what you're saying.
And then I'm kind of like talking to her, and then I'm like, "Tell me."
Yeah. So half is the threshold for the first level of a success rise. Yeah. So. Yeah, half of it is hard, and then 1/5 of it is extreme. Okay, cool. Not just 10%, but 20%. Cool.
So what do you want her to say to you?
I'm just wanting to.
What have you asked her to say?
I'm basically asking her if she knows anything about this, but kind of like put her out of her element in terms of try to make it so that she she's more reactionary. You know, when you ask people fast questions and you know, when you ask people like 17 fast questions in a row and they're asking them, and then they can't, like, it kind of lulls them into a, like, I can't lie, and if they lie, you can see they're lying kind of thing, or if they're stopping to think about it.
Yeah, and you got a hard success. So she says, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, why? But you know about the changelings, right? Or are you just one of those people that get into it? I don't know if you know. Look at me. Look, up. Here, yes, no. What? Tell me what you know.
I don't.
I
don't know anything.
Okay, well, you don't look like you know something.
Is that true? Can I see if that's true or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get a critical success. Yep. So whatever it's called, extreme.
This is the first time she's been honest.
Okay.
She's been you know, making stuff up and trying to sound knowledgeable, and, you know, but really she's read some you know, what are they called? Trashy
books,
novels,
Reader's Digest. That's right. Yes, that's
Reader's Digest and you know, dodgy magazines about occult things written by people who also don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, she doesn't actually have any Cthulhu knowledge, and she's completely in over her head. And you've
one moment. Yes, I don't believe this woman has spoken the truth. These are not changelings.
Then sit down and
you declare.
I'm going to tell her to sit down and shut up, and I'm going to move to the next person.
Yes. We must come to the bottom of this. Oh my God.
Now,
at that moment,
yeah, I did hear the scream. No, that was
Louise lets out a scream, and biting down on her arm is a large rat.
It's the bubonic plague. That's how this normally goes. Wow, a large rat. So when you say large, you just mean natural but frighteningly large.
Yes. Okay. Yes, large.
Wow.
But within the
is it the arm that's currently holding my hand, or is it the arm that has the hand attached to it that's holding my hand, or is it the arm on the other side of her body?
Arm on the other side of her body.
Okay, so she screams, and I suddenly look at her, and she holds up her arm. There's a rat like attached to it or something, or
or momentarily, biting, and then it scurries off.
Okay.
Under a piece of furniture and away.
Wow. And it looks like a natural rat, apart from being large.
Yeah, on the larger side, but fairly natural, yeah.
Okay. That's a worry. And I say, oh my gosh! I think these rats are biting people. Everyone stand on the table, quick, on the table! And like I clamber up on the chair and stand on the table.
Mm-hmm. Let's say some of the others follow suit.
Yeah.
But Louise is clutching her arm and sobbing quietly. And
Paolo, suck out the poison! Suck out the poison from Louise's arm!
Polo, just so you know, being an ex-veteran, knows the importance of this, and will not do it anyway. Just He's
not putting himself in harm's way.
He's been. You don't remember the last time, but he's done similar, and it's not ever turned out well for him.
Jack half unscrews the lid off his whiskey bottle to toss some sterilizing alcohol on it, but then thinks better of it. Is there any wine or anything on the table that I can just throw at the wound?
There's glasses of wine and
excellent
with the food. Yep.
I throw a glass of wine at the wound and rub it or something, just sort of pointlessly.
Nice. That's
with a napkin.
Nice.
That's probably not going to help.
That's gonna do Jack. Jack, you know where they got the name Jack Diddley Squat from? It started here.
This is the moment.
This is
inception of that phrase.
Jack
It's
Diddley
like a Murray
Squad.
game.
Yeah.
Such
No,
historicity.
and you know why? You know why it got well spread out? Because the next edition of the word cross that that our inventor put out
Oh,
had
the
that as a
crossword.
clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it was a typo, and it had to be called that in the end. That's right.
The more you know.
That's right. So yeah, so everyone else is on the table, or some of them are on the table, or
Yeah, so who should we say got on the table?
yeah.
I reckon Joseph's on the table with you.
Yep.
And Theodore's on the table with you. And you were Tommy, you were talking to Claudia, weren't you?
I certainly was. I was having a what I would like to call an intimate moment of are you bullshitting me?
Which it turns out she is. She's not a reliable authority when it comes to the occult.
No.
I pull Louise up onto the table with me.
Yeah. Yep, and Stephen's sort of attending to her wound and telling her it's going to be okay and there's nothing to worry about. And
Okay. I don't think it's going to be okay, and I do think she has a lot to be worried about. Are there sharp knives on the table that might be used as weapons, or like one of those pointed things you help to carve meat with, like a foot long thing with 2 spikes on the end or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Excellent. I grab one of those. And I look
One of
out
those
for
foot-long
oversized
things
rats.
with.
Yeah, and I'm gonna watch out for rats. Everyone, arm yourself! Arm yourself! Defend yourself! Don't let yourself be bitten!
Louise sort of you're not holding on to her, are you? She's just
No, she's
so
gone.
she kind of collapses
She's dead to me.
to the ground on the table. She's standing
Into
on the
Stephen's
table.
arms? Does she crumple into Stephen's arms?
She crumples and he sort of lowers her down and they sort of sit
This is very
Crouch
important. Don't stuff this up.
on the table.
Ben needs to know.
And she's kind of, beside herself with fear and pain and
Hey.
just overwhelmed by the whole situation.
I'm a
And
bit
then-
jealous now, to be frank, but
Yeah. And
You're
then
not
after a
Frank, you're
moment-
Jack.
That's right.
Yeah,
There is a Frank.
Frank is
Frank's-
unconscious, isn't he?
That's right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
tied up.
Yeah.
And tied up. Right.
Frank is using up a piece of rope.
Yes. And then all of a sudden, without any warning, Louise suddenly turns and bites
Stephen.
Stephen.
Bollocks.
Right next
Damn
to
it.
you on the table.
She's like biting him on the mouth, like he's like reaching down to comfort her, and she just goes and grabs like a whole chunk of his lips and everything. That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
That's
that.
horrible.
I should have played a sound for that, shouldn't I? There you go.
That's so great. Okay, and he cries out, I suppose.
Yep, he cries out in pain and everyone goes into panic mode again.
Okay.
All of that work that you did to kind of bring some calm and some order, and suddenly it's all just back into
So there's rats
fear
biting people or
and-
gnawing people, and it turns them into other things that make them bite other people, who also infects them. So it's like a zombie infectious kind of thing, right? But she's okay. What do we do? Nathan, quick.
I'm gonna be dreadfully honest. There's a lot
got a
happening
gun?
here. Yeah, I have a gun. I also have a polo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tying people down who get bit. That literally, it's just gonna be like whoever gets bit, I'm gonna tie down, and then we can work
Excellent.
out what that is afterwards. And if I get bit or Polo gets bit, I will tie both of us down.
Okay.
When we're
How
running
much
out
weight
of
do you have?
That's it. We had enough to tie 2 down, but now
Well, there's generous napkins. tear one of those in half.
Generous, yeah.
You know, rich people have ridiculously large napkins. You know,
And there'd also be like the curtains on. We know that they're on the
carving
windows.
knife and cut strips out of the curtains.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. We quickly do that to Stephen and Lauren. Is that possible? Well, Stephen's possible because he's still conscious and not gone mad yet.
Yes.
Does he allow
Louise
himself to be tied?
It's going to take a bit of work to keep her subdued. But, I mean, you managed that with Kathy.
Yeah.
I think you can manage it with Louise. She's quite slight.
Sure. Right. Why not?
You might... Yeah.
I believe in us.
Yeah, I reckon you should manage them. It is becoming problematic that half the guests at this dinner party seem to have been infected with whatever this is.
Yes. And while we're tying them up, we don't get bitten or anything like...
Look, there's a danger of that, isn't there? Or somebody else getting bitten while you're not paying attention.
There's a danger in that. Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. Yeah, probably.
I'm looking... I'm trying to look around a bit for rats to stab with my two-ended spiky poker.
Yeah. You can make a roll, I guess. Spot hidden again.
Spot hidden. I succeed.
That a lot.
Yep. Just a normal success.
Let's say you do spot a rat scuttling around near one of the skirting boards.
Yes. There's a rat. There's a rat. Kill it. Either Tommy has his gun out already and can fire, or I'll just lunge at this rat. Yeah.
Do you know what Tommy has? He has a Tommy gun, but he also has a .332, so that's a bit more.
Yeah, 32 might make more sense in this context. The Tommy gun is going to be very loud.
But it's on brand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's... All right, cool.
That's right.
I'll fire at the first rat. Hit. Good hit. So
rat stats.
So good. So 50%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 50%.
So then it has to roll. It's
just like literally just one under the halfway point.
I had stats for rats. Page 338.
That's 1D. That's 1D8. 7 damage to the rat.
7 damage. Woo.
Yeah.
Look, it's you hit it, and it knows about it. But it does manage to sort of drag itself out of sight of you under a.
This rat has more hit points than I do.
Crawls under a sideboard.
Wow.
I run over and pull the sideboard off the wall or over and intend to stab it.
It's not there. There's a hole in the skirting board behind the sideboard, and it's gone into the wall.
Wow.
This is where the rats are coming from. Quick, block it up. And I find, obviously I pulled the sideboard over and it smashed on the ground, or did I just pull it away from the wall?
You just pulled it away from the wall, roughly. Okay. But so, yeah, you could knock it over to block the hole. I'm going to
get a chair and put the chair upside down so the back of the chair would cover over the hole, and then we could wedge the chair back against the wall with the sideboard.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay, quick, help me do this. Push that in, push it in.
That's crazy.
Joseph, wow, I got his name right first go. Joseph, what's the meaning of this? How do you have a hole where rats are coming into the room?
I don't know. I mean, it's quite an old house. But I never had any problems with rats before.
Psychology to see if he's lying.
Yeah.
Sure.
I get an extreme success.
He is telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to know anything.
Who here knows something?
Yes. You just say that, Tommy. That's great.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm literally going to scream that out to the peak. Yeah.
And we watch the room's reaction.
Yes.
Well, you get their attention. They all look very shocked. They all look like they're pretty much done. In fact, Theodore, who hasn't said much for a while,
Theodore, the socialite, yes.
The rich young man says, "I'm not staying here a minute longer. I'm going."
You're gonna shut up and sit down.
He ignores that. He runs to the French doors and wrenches them open to run out into the night.
Can I yell at Polo to like Polo? I don't know. Look, I don't know if you know this. Polo, in his university days. Yes, university days. Yeah, no, university days. Yes, that's correct. There's a lot to Polo you don't know.
He has a degree.
And a lot of people.
He has a degree in German literature.
Yeah, and yes, and philosophy. People don't know that about him. People judge him because of his size, but they don't do it correctly. So he's going to because he was in the rugby team. That's how he actually got into university. So he's going to, what they say, tackle the shite out of that gentleman who has who is not as well suited to almost like killing fish in a barrel kind of situation. The rate at which Polo knows how to just. So would you like me to roll for that, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, do you have stats for Polo?
Do you have stats?
His stats are just like infinity, I reckon.
Yeah, look, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Polo is very good at what he does.
Deus ex Pol Machina.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll allow you to roll for him. I think he would have probably a 60%, and I'll allow you to roll for that, Johnny.
Yeah. I will. Ooh, he got a 56.
You know what that is? Under 60.
That's under 60.
Woo.
So let me see. I guess he
I'm so glad I went 60. I was going to go 50, but I was like, I don't think he's a 50-50. Yeah. I think he's got a bit more on it than that.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. Well,
he's yeah. Well, look, yeah.
Yeah. What's my do I roll I rolled a 91 in return. So he definitely succeeds there.
He does.
Woo!
Yeah, so he tackles him to the ground. Why is he tackling him?
Just because he ran, and Polo understood that everyone was being tied down, and so like anybody running is a bit of a situation. You don't want to let. It's not. It's about less about like leaving. Like Tommy stated that he wants everybody to kind of stay, and Polo understands that Look, there's been meetings where people have run. And Polo is no more. There's a bit of a history in terms of like you have a meeting, somebody tries to run from that meeting, meeting's not over. You don't run from a meeting that's not over. So
does Polo drag him back inside?
It's more about the scruff of his neck. So it's just like you body him, then you pick him up by the scruff, you walk him over, and you sit him down because you want the negotiation to continue. It's not about. Yeah.
Well, what is the meaning of this? Why won't you let me go? Why are you keeping me here?
Meanwhile, I'm checking the room for other rat sex panels.
Yeah. I'm going to look him directly in the eye. Look, I'm going to tell you this once, right? I said stop and listen in. You ran like a little bitch. I'm not going to lie. You're going to sit there. We're going to work this all out. Then we're going to go, okay, right? Okay.
No.
Yes.
Infested with these terrible rats.
Yes. No, it's terrible.
Why would we stay in the house? We should all run. You should run. We should all get out of here.
Hey, look, I'm no little wuss. I'm not going to run out on anything. All right. We're going to work this out. Then we're going to go from there. Okay. Polo. This man needs he needs to be enthused. He needs to have a little bit of help with his sitting down here. So yes.
Has the doctor changed yet, Stephen?
Yeah. Because he was
and
a
he's
little while ago.
sufficiently restrained.
Yep.
I'm checking the room for other rats hiding behind things or rat holes.
Yeah. You let's say you find one more and you block it up.
Okay. Yep.
And then you're pretty confident that they were the two.
Okay.
Entry points.
Everyone, calm down. Like Tommy said, or he'll.
Yeah, look,
get
it's nothing
to help you calm down.
Yeah, look, we're all about remaining a certain sense of civility in difficult situations, okay? I don't want you going and madly running away, right?
Yeah, you can hear the rats in the walls trying to find a way in.
On second thought, maybe we should move this party to maybe a bit more of a safer part of the building, shall we? Hey, Earl Grey, have you got like a...
Oh, yes?
Got a bit of a stone wall or something like that around here? This feels a little wooden, if I was to be honest.
Perhaps we should go into the cellar.
I'm gonna go with yes. Jack?
Perhaps we should check the cellar first, Tommy, to make sure that there's not like a rat nest there.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll get everybody ready. You go down and check it out for me, Jack.
Oh, I say we
Thanks,
should
Jack.
grab ourselves
You're the man.
Shotgun or something. Can I borrow that Tommy gun of yours and we'll let's go together. Can
I just say, Polo hands you a 32. Like he goes, here you go. You'll be good.
I take the safety off like this, do I? Is that right?
Oh no, the safety's already off. Polo doesn't hand you an unarmed gun. Like he is like I don't know. Okay, so Polo, the history of Polo back in the day, right? Okay, so he handed someone a safety before, and it cost him his big toe. So he never hands a person with a gun a safety on. It's always ready to go. Okay, no mucking around.
Tommy, you'll come with me, won't you? Won't you, Tommy? I've got a bad feeling about this cellar.
Okay, Polo, you're going to look after these gentlemen. Get them in a line, nice and early, right? Let's go.
Yes, I think they're safe here. Everyone, stay away from the walls.
He's a little afraid of the dark. Okay, yeah, no, I know, Polo, I know. Yes, no. Look, we could. Jack jokes are funny, all right, but we'll tell some more later. Okay, yeah, okay, coming. Okay, Jack, I'm coming.
Earl, how do we get to this basement?
Oh, it's just through this way. And he opens the door into the hallway. I think he's gonna accompany you, I guess.
I think he is.
Okay. Has he got a weapon?
No.
I hand him my poker thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Your meat fork.
Don't get bitten, Earl.
You hand the Earl the rich person who owns house your meat fork.
Well, strictly speaking, it's his meat fork. You know. Yes.
Look, ownership is yeah.
Do you have a gun, Earl? Surely you have a cabinet for hunting. You know.
Oh, an elephant rifle, can it please?
Yeah, you go sports shooting, don't you?
Be a shotgun or an elephant gun.
I do have one somewhere here. He goes to it probably wouldn't be in the dining room. Where would he keep it?
No.
The trophy room.
The trophy room.
Yeah, with all the dead animals on the wall. Per the rich and famous.
Yeah.
We accompany him and sort of try to cover him just to make sure nothing leaps out of the wall and bites him.
Sure. It's you're going through the hallways of the house, and there's furniture and.
Can we hear rats in the walls here as well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they seem to be becoming more and more active.
Okay, good. How many shots in my? How many bullets in my barrel thing?
12, I think.
12. Okay.
32 auto, I think is. Hang on, no. It has 6 shots.
6 shots.
I was gonna say, I think it's just a 6.
And it shoots. So it shoots 6 shots, but it's bursts of 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 32 auto, yeah.
So it's going to shoot 6 times with 3 bullets each time?
6 times with 3 bullets, yeah.
Okay, cool.
0.3, yeah.
That's all right. Okay, good. We're going to carefully approach the cellar door.
Yeah.
Is it a trap door to the cellar, or is it like a door then to stairs that go down?
A door with stairs on the other side. Yeah.
Oh, we should should totally do a cliffhanger on this one.
Oh, I reach out and open the door.
That was amazing. Whatever that sound was. Yes.
So should we take a break there?
Yes.
Yes.
That sounds fantastic. What's behind the door?
What's in the box?
Is it going to be like that thing where Han Solo runs along and then there's like that many stormtroopers that he just has to run away the other way? Or is it like one giant rat who's the mother of all rats?
You know what?
There?
You'll find out after this break. Unless we don't come back, and that'd be really funny, but we probably should after this cliffhanger. All right. See you guys in a second. Bye.